This is the Ariba screen. This is how it looks like. So what happened was that previously there was a SCC system, which was a blue screen based system. I'll show you how it looked like. SAP. So this was the older screen of SAP, which is ECC. So what Ariba did, it's trying to end this, and we are moving to something like this. This looks easier to use, right? This
Yeah.
was the older screen which was used, so it had lots of limitations. So it was a traditional, similar to Tally, right? And today Ariba is trying to make it like this. Okay, so we are using this. So there's no code required, anything required. So what happened was that SAP SCC was the original system, ECC. From ECC it moves to S4 HANA, which is again the blue screen but with new features, and then we come to SAP Ariba, which is the latest. Okay, so what happens here is that it runs on the basic procurement cycle. So just asking for a little bit of knowledge from you guys. So if you want to buy a material, if a company wants to buy, doing a business, if you want to buy material, what is the first step? So first thing is requirement. Like I want to buy, let's say 10 chairs. So my requirement is 10 chairs finalized. Now once I need the 10 chairs, what's the next step I have to do?
Approach
Next
the
step is, yes, exactly. So first thing is the requirement, right? I need the requirement, correct? Once the once the requirement is finalized, I need to reach out the vendors, right?
Hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
Correct. Once I reach out to the vendors, I'll ask for their confirmation, right? Do you have the chairs? So we are reaching out to the vendors. So if we are the fresh vendors, we'll need to take the information from the vendors, right? For example, if I'm buying 10 chairs, so I'm going to the market to source the vendors, which is called as sourcing. So I'm reaching out to the 10, 15, 20 vendors who are selling chairs right now. So I need to take the vendors details as well, right? Who is the vendor? What is the vendor's name? What is the vendor's company's name? What is the tax number of that vendor, right?
Yeah.
What is
So
the
this
email ID of that vendor?
activity. It's the
Number
first.
of that vendor.
Hmm.
I'm buying this for the first time. So I'm
Yes.
reaching out, going to the market, right? I'm sourcing the vendors. I'm asking for their information. I'm asking from their what is
Yes.
their email, what is the phone number, how much are they selling, right? What is the turnover? Basic informations, correct? So once I take the information from the vendors, what do we do? For bookkeeping purpose, what we'll do?
It
We'll
will.
onboard them in the system, right? Now it depends on the company. Which system are they using? Older companies, they were using SAP. Some companies are using different tools. Some companies very basic, so it's maintaining the vendors on Excel, right? But you have to maintain, right? If you're sourcing 100 vendors or 50 vendors, you have to keep a data, right? Who are the vendors available, correct, right? Once you onboard vendors, on story starts, right? Then you do the sourcing, you do contracts with them, you send them PO, you take invoice from them, you pay them. That's a different story. But the
Hmm.
first thing is onboarding the vendor on the system, right? Once you onboard them, then only you can do something with them, correct?
And one more thing, there is a localized also, right? You should right
Look,
have a referral, right? You should not go for the international one,
no,
right?
no,
My
that,
uh,
let's not complicate that. Basic things,
okay,
like
okay,
we are onboarding vendors, local, international, that's a different story. But we have to onboard them on the system. Even if it's
yes,
domestic, we have to onboard them, right? So
yes,
once we do that, then we can move forward. So that I'm going to teach you today. How do you onboard vendor on the Ariba? That is the first step of using Ariba. Okay. In any company you join, that's the basic role which you get. Supplier onboarding. So the first step which we are doing is create, okay, create supplier request.
Mhm.
Okay. That is the first step we are going to do. Create. Can you see supplier request?
Yes, yes,
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We'll create a supplier request. Okay. So just I'll take one example. Like for example, let's take an example of.
yeah.
So for example, I'm onboarding Vikram as a vendor. Let's say Vikram is a vendor. Okay. How do we onboard them? So we'll ask for his name, correct?
Yeah.
Correct. Fine. I'll ask for the address. Can you give me a street name just for reference purpose?
Balewadi High Street.
House number, let's say 60. Okay.
Yes.
Street, we'll give a street. Okay.
Yes.
Street 3 can also be city. Let's say any city.
Yeah. Pune.
Okay. Pune. So let's say Pune street, district, Pune. Postal code. Can you share the postal code?
Yeah. 400. Yeah. 045.
Cities, Pune. Countries, India.
India.
Right. So your question is solved. International and domestic, you can both onboard both the vendors. Fine.
Mm.
Until here it's clear. So what happens in real life scenarios? A person will call from your company to the supplier and take this information and enter this information in the Ariba. This is
Good.
supplier request form. This is the first step. So supplier is not on Ariba as of now.
Okay.
Supplier is not even on Ariba. This is the first time. So we are filling them on supplier behalf. That is why if you see the details are very, very basic. So supplier will not hesitate to share this. Name, it's very common name, right? Name is public. They can share the name to everyone, right? Your company's address, that is also public information. You can share it to everyone, right?
But
Your
this can be extended by
company's
API, right? This can be extended by
sorry.
API and you provide that, right? That API link you can provide it, and they
You
can
can
fill
provide a
it
link, but you will not
directly.
like them to onboard to Ariba as of now because this is the first time.
Okay.
Okay, this is onboarding.
It
You'll
manually.
get to know. You'll get to know in 10 minutes. Okay, what we are trying to do. But the thing is, we are taking information from the supplier and sending a request form to them. Okay, just give
Hmm.
me an email address. So what happens is once I complete this, okay, once I complete this form and submit it, so what will happen? Ariba will send a link on this email address. Okay, see, this is the detail. What is written here? The supplier request submission is in progress. Once it is complete, you can view the submitted request. Okay, so Vikram, can you check your email if you have received any email or not? See, what happens is why it didn't come because see, when we created a supplier request and sent, it went for approval flow.
Hmm.
Okay, it has to be approved from someone, right? I'm taking information from supplier, so that information has to be reviewed by someone and then sent to supplier. So it comes to approval flow, and once we approve that, then it is triggered. Okay,
This is a
done.
workflow. It's a workflow. Yeah.
Yes, this is the workflow which we will definitely configure. Now can you check your email? Have you received? Got it, na? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
A64. Yeah.
Fine. So what we are doing, first supplier we onboarded was Vikram. Okay, now Vikram doesn't have the laptop, so he can't see the further steps. So we are trying to onboard the second supplier, which is Vishnu. So this will be the first step where we will be onboarding different suppliers as per business requirement for them to onboard on the Ariba network, right? Once we do that, then we can move to the further steps and we can create the documents. First we have to onboard them on the system. Once you
Yeah.
create the supplier request, it goes to the approval flow to the concerned person. Okay, that we will configure in the system, whoever we have confirmed. It can be a supervisor, it can be a team lead, it can be anyone. Okay, so that we can check through supplier management.
Vicky, when you say Ariba network, what do you mean by Ariba network?
Ariba network means basically it's just a terminology. Ariba network means we are onboarding them on Ariba platform. You can say Ariba network, you can say platform.
Oh,
Since it's a cloud based, so we use the terminology of Ariba network. Like for example, in real life scenario, we have 8 suppliers, out of which we sourced one supplier, Vishnu. So we have finalized that we are going to do business, or at least we are going to go one step forward with Vishnu. So we'll onboard them. So what kind of email Vishnu will receive as a supplier? This is the email the supplier will receive. Okay. Only thing will change is the company name. So Professor will change to Nestle. Okay. And this is the email which supplier will receive. Can anyone read it? Written there that I have sent an invite to register you as the supplier with our network. Start by creating an account with Ariba network. It is free, right? So suppliers get a free Ariba account. So they will not deny, right? And we use the Ariba network. That is why we are using the terminology as Ariba network. That Professor Test is using a Ariba network to manage its sourcing and procurement activities and to collaborate with the suppliers. If Vikram supplier, which is the name of supplier, already has an account, then he can sign in. If he wants to create, he can create an account. Just click here to create an account. I'll show you how to create an account, how the supplier creates account on Ariba.
This is the supplier number or what?
No, it's nothing. Clear. That's just a requisitioner that will show you later. Click on the link.
But Wiki supplier also have like needs to have the Ariba account for the other things as well, right? So downstreaming like invoice submission for reviewing
They
other
will have.
things.
Yes.
It's completely free of cost to them.
Yes, free of cost. Suppliers have two types of account. One is free account, one is enterprise account. So if supplier want to have an enterprise account, then he has to pay money. Free account is already there. Free account is always there. Okay. So this is the second page where we give them the benefits, the supplier benefits of using the Ariba network. Now try to understand. I as a buyer, I am Coca-Cola, right? I have 1,000 suppliers in the world, correct? And everyone wants to do business with Coca-Cola, correct? So if I am using Ariba, suppliers have to onboard to Ariba, correct?
Yes.
Because if I am buying materials, if I'm buying the raw materials from the suppliers, so I will tell them that I am using Ariba. I don't want to send invoices out of any network. I want all of the people on one network so that we can do the collaboration. Nothing goes outside so that we don't miss anything, correct? Everyone is on the same page. So
Yes.
we'll give them the benefits, which is this is a template from Ariba itself. What is the benefits? So basically four benefits. One is digitize your business, ensure the sustainability, simplify the sales rate, and explore new business opportunity. Because if all the buyers are on Ariba network, suppliers will get more opportunity, right? Like in today's date, Coca-Cola, Nestle, Mercedes, Mahindra, all are using Ariba network. So if one supplier is already there on Ariba with Mahindra, he will have access to other buyers as well. So his business opportunities increase. Okay, that's the reason. So create new account. So when you're creating your account, see the basic details are same. Just scroll down. These are the details which I have entered on your behalf, correct?
Yes.
So supplier can just go through them and see whether everything looks okay or not, correct? So just scroll down. Scroll down. DUNS number. Okay, it's a 9-digit number which is issued, so it's not important, right? It's not an important number. You don't. It's not a mandatory field. Okay.
Is that
Scroll down.
like to credit for the customer done and bad states? Credit
No,
rate
no, no.
supplier.
Yes, but it's not a mandatory field. Yeah,
Okay.
we can just onboard them. So as of now, see, administrator account information, first name, last name, email. So use my email as my username. You can give a password. So give a password. And if you would like to use your supplier account later on, so keep your password and name for reference. You can use it in the future. And you can create your account. There is error. Scroll down. State. You need to choose state. Okay, done. Now, still there is error. Password.
That
Password
password
is
should
not fine.
meet.
Both
Same.
passwords should meet and also match. Repetitive character. No, there is already error. Repetitive character. No. There is problem. There is repetitive character. Everything should be green. It's fine. Okay, repetitive character again. No.
So this password is also configurable. How do you want
Yes.
password
It is configurable. Yes, we can configure. We can configure everything.
everything?
Password we can configure. We
No
can
need of,
configure how this looks like. Even the invite mail also we can configure. That invite we sent, that was template which was shared by Ariba. We can configure that template as well.
So you might have worked on a lot of implementations. What are the kind of
Yes,
requests
exactly.
you have received on configuration? So did you went to the level of again? So you have to custom build or
Customize each and everything. So we have onboarded fresh,
I
exactly
mean,
fresh buyers as well. So
yeah, fresh.
which are not using S4 system, they have directly used SAP Ariba system. They never
Okay.
used S4, they directly used SAP Ariba. So check your email and follow the steps to confirm your email. Check your email. You have received one email for your confirmation as well, a different email. See, confirm your email. So this is 1 minute. So this is one thing which is security feature that you have to confirm your email as well. Okay. So once you
Yes.
confirm your email, then there are the further steps on that email. Confirm email. Welcome to SAP Ariba network. Yes. See, your account is created. You can copy paste this information and share it to me. Company name, no, not that much. Only username, business network, and administrator name. In my screen, if you see this Vishnu supplier, which is onboarded now, see the status. Approval done, new supplier is created, right? So you have to click on supplier profile. If you see the supplier profile, you can see what is he doing right now. See, invited, not preferred, not integrated, right? But his ANID is created. See this one.
Yes.
Can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
The ID is generated, ERP ID is also generated, ACM ID is also generated, right? We can see the email. The number was not given, phone number was not given, mobile was not given, but email was given. This is the email, correct? This is the address that was given.
Yes.
So these details we can see of the supplier.
What is
Supplier
the
is
difference
public
between
name.
this ERP ID, ANID, and SAM ID?
Yes, telling you. So this ERP ID is the backend ERP S4 ID which will be generated. Since this is the VDR ID, so VDR means that it is not yet activated. Once this will be activated, this VDR will be removed. It will be a complete numeric ID. ANID is the Ariba network ID. So once you move to the Ariba network, if you accept the supplier invite and buyer invite and you create your account, this ANID is generated. And this last T denotes that you are using a test account. Okay. And this is your vendor ID. Definitely, the vendor will have a vendor ID.
Yeah.
Okay. And this
And
is ACM ID.
SAM ID?
ACM ID is also one kind of identifier for a supplier. Okay.
Ariba
So
contract management ID.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right. This ACM is Ariba contract management ID, right?
No, supplier life cycle performance, basically for
Okay.
integration and all that stuff. Okay. So basically
Sure,
what
sure.
we are doing right now, it's part of supplier life cycle performance, which is the name. Okay. But you are right, this is contract management because we'll be doing contract management, but this is the part of SLP, supplier life cycle performance.
Cycle
How do we
management.
see that? Yes, how do we see that? Once a supplier is onboarded on the system, if he accepts the invite and he creates the account, you come to supplier management. In supplier management, you see the supplier. Like we have two examples. One request we created for Vishnu and one we created for Vikram, right? Vikram has already accepted the invite and created the account. So if you see this, you can see here that it is approved and supplier is created, and you view the supplier profile. So you can see the details here, the SMID, ERPID, ANID, ACMID, all these things, email, everything you can see, right? But for the supplier Vishnu, which we have only created halfway, he has not opened the email and anything. So what it looks like, if you view that, so it is here, right? It's waiting for approval, right? Even if you approve that, since you have not opened, so what's the difference? Even if I approve that, done. See, Vishnu is approved, correct? But even if you approve and you open the supplier profile, this supplier profile only has SMID and VDR ID and ACM ID. Is the ANID available as of now?
No.
Why?
Supplier is not created the account with Ariba with given invite.
Yes. So once he accepts the invite and he creates the account, then this ANID will be generated and he will be able to onboard on the Ariba network. Once he onboards on the Ariba network, then definitely we can add the contact. Contact is already added. We can do the registration, which is the next step. That is registering the supplier. Request was basic information. Try to understand. When I'm reaching out to the supplier for the first time, I cannot ask him for his bank account. Will you give him?
No.
Let's say if you are a supplier, Vasant or Rishikesh or anyone, Vishnu, right? Let's say if you are the supplier, Vishnu, for example, if I ask for a bank account ID, will you give it to me? No. Or let's say your tax ID, will you give it to me? Okay. So that is the thing. So when we are registering the account, we are registering the supplier. Okay. Registering, then the further steps will take place and we'll register the supplier on the Ariba network. Creation and inviting is different thing. We are creating, we are invited, he's on the Ariba network. Now he will register him. Once we register him, then we are good to go and we can do the business with the supplier. He can see his supplier account properly and we can work on the supplier account, right? That was the first topic.